So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They put Wilson in motion. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. In motion, it's Jefferson. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Vikings will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Guerrero. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. Back to throw. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On 1st down, here's Guerrero. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be taken down. That's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, 49ers. Now the extra point. The kick. is good. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They put Wilson in motion. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the first down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Pass, right side, taken by Baker. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. On play action, here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. The extra point, up and good. And the 49ers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. They send a receiver in motion left. He'll check this down to the running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They put Wilson in motion. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Now a give up the middle. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Second and 7. In motion, it's Jefferson. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. And even 30 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll give it to Guerendo. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. One more time, it's Guerendo. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll go again with Guerendo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away.
That should have been a pick, boss.
Up until that
You're welcome.
they've done a really nice job.
You're welcome. They gave it back to you, boss. They gave it back to you.
And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. Point after coming up here. He's got it. And the 49ers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we've hit halftime here in the NFC Championship game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion, it's Jefferson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The extra point is good. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Elijah Jones there on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. They put Wilson in motion. To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Gurenda. And he'll get about 5. Second down, a run with Gurenda. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now he'll run it. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he will go all What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On second down, here's McCarthy. That's complete to Baker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on fourth down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Kittle. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll run. Here's Garendo. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Here comes Garendo. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a first down.
Big-time completion right there. And this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
Ball is at the 8 for second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Isaac Garendo. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A run with Garendo. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, it's Guerrero. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. That one is good. And the 49ers will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hockenson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. It's 2nd down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.
GG, boss.